Hauraki Big Show with Toledo's. All the good stuff, no nasties. Try it today.
Good for old Keyzie to get a win because he had a bit of a roughie last night, didn't you, mate? You had a few
totally.
beers at the Hauraki party for the old ratings that came out, and
Yeah, which we didn't get an invite to, by the way.
I mean, like I said, you didn't miss much. It wrapped up by about 10, 11. You know, it was more just a quiet.
yeah. But what did you do after the party?
What?
Yeah, because the party wrapped up. What did you do?
I mean, I was pretty knackered, so to be honest, I had a few, and then I'm pretty sure I just went straight home.
Yeah, pretty sure.
You know, Mrs. picked me up, and
Yeah, so you just rung your wife there, your fiance?
yeah, she's like, I'll come pick you
Did
up,
you make
mate.
any other calls or anything like that?
I mean, you mentioned this earlier. No, I didn't. I don't. Just haven't. Did I call you?
Pretty late there, wasn't it, mate? Well, you must have rung old Hoyte J in the
What the hell?
In your sleep there, eh?
Yeah, 2:19 a.m.
Did you answer?
Well, let's have a listen, shall we, Keyzie?
Play that for a
Hi
shucks.
there, you've reached the phone of Hoyte J. I can't take your call right now, so leave a message and I'll get back to you.
G'day, Jace. Keyzie here, mate. Just thought I'd give you a ring. Missed you tonight, buddy. Tell you what, everyone was like, where's Jace? Where's Jace? And I'm like, who even gives a f***? He's his stupid withered legs, you know? Anyway, I'm off, mate. I've got a pocket full of brothel dollars, and I'll catch you tomorrow for the old throbber. Backbone.
I do not remember that.
As I say, 2:17 a.m., mate.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
And I don't know what that whole brothel dollars thing was about.
Yeah, sure you don't. Well, no, but you said that you went home with your fiance at around 10.
Yeah.
That call was 2:17 a.m.
Yeah. To be honest, I mean, I was pretty tired,
Yeah.
you know, because been a big week, and we'd been working hard, you know.
So you went to bed for 2 hours and you ducked out to the brothel.
Can we talk about this off air? Is that all right?
Yeah.
That's fine, Keyzie.
Yep.
It's all good, buddy.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
The Big Show's rural correspondent, Des Dalgiddy.
G'day, Des. How are you, man?
Yeah, going pretty good there, eh? That bloody Pugs is onto it, eh? It's James, eh? Geez, that's bloody technical genius he's got there with that. Is it a sting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, what are you calling, eh?
It is a sting, yeah. You like your theme
Bloody
music there,
hell.
Des?
Yeah, he's pretty flash. Oh, yeah, that's old Pugs.
Yeah, because that's off the old country calendar, eh?
That's right, mate. Nothing gets past you.
Yeah.
Yeah, just wanted to ask you, Des, what's the guts with the rise in dairy costs? I see the old butter there, it's gone up 60% from last year.
Oh, mate, I know it's bloody expensive, eh? But what are you going to do, mate? It's like, I was just reading in the paper the other day, I think you said there yourself there, Michael, it's gone up 60% year on year. That's bloody ridiculous, eh? But that's the thing, when you're a farmer, mate, you know, you've got to make your money where you can, and sometimes the consumer's just going to have to suffer, eh?
Well, g'day, Des. It's Hoyte J here. Great to meet you.
Who's that?
Hoyte J there, Des.
Oh, Jason.
Yeah, g'day, mate. G'day.
Yeah, g'day, mate. You've been over in Vietnam, eh?
Yeah, Vietnam. Have you heard about that, have you? Yeah, man. Yeah, bloody butter cheap over there.
I spent a lot of time in Vietnam.
Oh, you did?
A lot of time over there. Were you on one of those sex tours?
Was I on a sex tour?
Sex tours that they have over there, eh?
Nah, she wasn't a sex tour, Des. No sex tours going on.
Oh, yeah, I get you. Mum's the word, mate. Mum's
Sure.
the word, eh? Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Des, I just wanted to ask, mate, who benefits from these massive price hikes? Is it you
Oh,
backbone
the farmers,
farmers?
eh?
Oh, it is the farmers.
Yeah, when the prices go up, mate, it's the farmers, eh? They're shocking bastards, eh? They love saying that they're backbones and all that sort of carry on, mate, but they're shocking, eh? They take all the money and they buy up all the bloody land, eh?
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry,
You shocking bastards.
sorry, Des. It's Keyzie here again, mate.
G'day, Chris.
Hi, Des.
Just promise me, mate, all right? Just promise me something, right? You got to be bloody careful when you go on these sex tours, all right, mate? You got to... Can you hear me, Chris?
Yeah, no, I haven't gone on a sex tour,
Now,
Des.
when you go on these sex tours to Asia or wherever it is, it doesn't matter where it is, all right, mate? You got to just promise me, mate. Promise me. You rubber up. You got to rubber up, mate, all right? That's all I'm saying, all right?
Yeah, I promise, Des. I hear
All right.
I hear what you
anyway,
say.
Right,
I've got to go, mate, all right? Gotta go.
All right, mate.
Thanks, Des.
Lots to do.
Thanks, mate. I'll tell you what.
He's a good bastard.
Yeah, he's a good bastard. Actually, you should just ask old Pugson for a few rubbers there,
I've got to
Keyzie.
go, fellas. All
Oh,
right.
he's back. Oh, he's still there. God, he's...
Are you still there?
God.
Okay, Des. All right.
Talk soon, man.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Up the wires,
Up
mate.
the wires, Des. Good on you, man.
Yeah, all right.
That's your first time meeting, Des, eh, Joe?
Yeah, totally,
Gotta
yeah.
rubber up, hey?
Oh,
Are you still...
That's one of the main rules. That's what I always told my boys, hey? You got to rubber up.
double rubber.
G'day, mate.
You got to rubber up, hey, guys?
Okay.
Yeah, thanks, Des. Okay, man.
All right. Gotta
Okay.
go.
We'll see you later. All right.
Catch you
See
later,
mate.
Des.
All right, let's go to an ad.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Just on the fact that we're going to be off next week. Are you doing your big move next week?
I call it the big move.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What,
'cause
moving
it-
house?
Yeah.
Slightly up the road.
I find it very convenient, actually, that Keyzie's going away next week when you need people to help you out
With my move.
with
yeah.
your move. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Well, hang on. Wouldn't you just pay a moving company to move your stuff for you?
I don't believe in that, Keyzie.
What do you mean?
As you know, like in my early 20s, I actually spent 4 years over in Sydney doing furniture removals. Offices, apartments, houses, that sort of thing. 4 years, day in, day out, 6 days a week. Jason,
Hard jacket,
you won't
mate.
hear me complaining about it, mate.
No.
And so I've got a real thing now, the idea of paying other people to do it. Why would I do that when I can get my mates to do it? And then I just have to, when we're finished, I'll give you a warm beer and send you on your way. So
yeah. Well, I'm sorry I'm away for that, man.
What are workmates for? What are acquaintances for?
Wow, doing the
But
job.
to help me move my house.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Well, like I say, mate, unfortunately, the days that you mentioned, I'm going to be away. So,
What day was that?
as much as I'd love to help, no
What
can
day are
do.
you away, man?
What day were you talking
What day
about?
was it you're away? I can't remember.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
No, hang on. I thought you were only going away for
bugger.
one day.
Right.
yeah, no, well, actually, it was actually Friday. So you're all good. You'll be back.
Oh, no, well, but the thing is, we're travelling back on Friday, and she's a hell of a drive.
Where are you going?
Pardon?
Where are you travelling
It's
to?
none of your business, Keyzie.
No, well, I
It's-
think come on,
Go on,
man.
it's a family getaway.
That's fine.
You can't probe into my personal life.
Well, I told you I'm going to Bali to get rabies. Come on, that's pretty.
That's true.
That's pretty personal.
Well, yeah, that's all good. I'll just take the cash then, the cash equivalent of what you helping me out would have been. So that's all good.
I think that's
So
a
you
fair.
just give the
yeah.
cash. So about 460 from you. About 460 from you,
Oh,
Keyzie.
well, no, I'm in Bali.
Pugsan's going to be there. Well, yeah, I know. That's why you owe me 460.
Right.
So yeah, just got the truck, and I just want the best of the best. So we're going to have guys coming around and just wrapping up all the dishes individually, bubble wrap.
Yeah.
Double bubble wrap.
Actually, Jace, he didn't mention the Monday, so you could get him to help early on the Monday.
I'll be back at work on the Monday, you see, so that's no good for me.
Right.
But Friday, yeah. So if I can get some cash off you guys up front would be good today.
Right. I don't understand. So why do I have
I'm
to?
just going to take it out of my fun account, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's all
Logie.
good, man.
Yeah.
That's all good.
And can I just say, what an absolute greaser Pugsan is.
Oh, yeah.
God, he's such a ass kisser. I'll do it, Moogie. I'll do your bubble wrap for you.
Where are you going on holiday, Jace?
I'm not telling you, Keyzie, it's none of your beeswax.
Just think of any anywhere.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Hey, you were saying, Keyzie, so your lovely wife's 30th today, mate. Happy birthday to her, by the way.
Oh, it sure is. Yeah. Big happy birthday to her.
Massive, the 30.
The big 3-0, Keyzie.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, no,
it's a biggie. It's probably...
You're cradle snatcher, aren't you?
Yeah, I
eh?
reckon.
Well, I am 31, so.
I'd say that's the biggest, the 30th. actually.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's not the big. I thought 50th would have been the
Oh,
real.
no.
Or 21st.
30th. By the 50th, you don't care anymore.
30th,
Right.
you've got to celebrate because that's the beginning of the end.
Yes.
It's all over at that
Yeah.
point.
I mean,
Right.
you're probably in a good place in your 30th.
Yeah,
and
really
you've-
good.
You've got to, take advantage while you can. I remember took my wife, we went to Portugal.
Wow.
And then I think we went from there to Italy, had a couple of nights in Paris,
Far out.
and
That would have cost a lot.
then stayed in a resort in Fiji on the way home for a couple of days there, Mogi.
Wow,
and
that's not
shit.
even on the way home either. That's
Similar,
amazing.
man. I mean, I did. What did we do? I sort of we'd had some land that I had some land that was handed down from my great grandfather. Been in the family for a bit there, and I got my mitts on that bastard and built her a log cabin.
Oh, wow. So
just
good,
with my
man.
hands there up in the Tararua Ranges there, and
Oh, beautiful.
didn't use any nails, man. Sort of studied this Japanese technique of building there where everything is just perfectly slotted in, completely air and watertight. And,
Yeah.
took a hell of a lot of effort, but nothing is too much for your woman on her 30th birthday.
Totally,
is
mate.
my
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, I'm still paying for that 30th trip as we speak,
God.
mate. You know what I mean? It just really...
Yeah.
But anyway, what are you thinking, Keyzie?
Well, I got her a candle.
Made out of...
It's coconut and elderflower.
I'm not really down with the old candles, but that sounds like some real cheap tat.
No, it's a good one.
Sounds
You know,
like
it's
something you get from the warehouse.
No, I'm not going to the warehouse. It's like $50-$60.
New Zealand dollars.
Yeah. So, got it on special when mate gave me a promo code. But
Truth.
to be honest, I'm not 100% sure what flavour I should get her.
Flavour? You're going to eat it, Tina.
Yeah, you light them, Keyzie. You smell them. I suppose in your
What?
place you probably don't, even though you've got a massive honker. But text us 3483 if you got any ideas for what flavour Keyzie should buy his wife's candle.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Now, fellas, I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm not one of those guys that cares too much about my physical appearance.
Yeah.
You spend a lot of time at the gym.
Oh, I've started doing that, Mogi.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I'm also very good at switching off from that kind of thing for long periods of time.
Yes.
It's only been the last few days, actually, that I've gone back to the gym after a big hiatus.
What's your most you've ever bench pressed, though?
Oh, the most. And, mate, I can't get anywhere near it at the moment. 240.
Yeah.
Pounds.
Yeah. kgs.
Oh.
Yeah, so, but the reason I bring that up is because, as I say, I'm not too fussed about how I look these days. I'm an old ram put out to pasture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Put out to the back paddock. And, and all that matters to me, Mogi and Keyzie, is that my wife loves me.
Oh, okay.
And she assures me she does.
She assures you. Does she have to assure you
Yeah,
regularly?
because I
does
say,
she?
do you really, though? Do you really?
And then why?
You know,
But
and it's
why
like-
would you?
And she never really gives me a definitive answer. But one of the things I've noticed that is beginning to creep into our socials at the moment is there's a lot of Hoity J moob chat.
There is.
And I'm thinking to myself, it's an area of vulnerability for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like people talking about my moobs. It's the reason I went to the gym.
Oh.
Was because of my moobs.
Yeah.
But I think you need to do that thing where you turn like what you might think is a weakness actually into a strength.
Well, that's sort of my theory, but I'm also finding, and you'll understand this, Mogi, being a real gym bunny, it's a very hard area to get tight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when you're a small-framed fella like me, having big moves is just not a good look.
Sure.
And I want to be a T-shirt wearer. So I've had this idea, and I want your thoughts on it. I'm thinking of wearing a corset.
Yeah.
Like
So you want to accentuate your bosom.
Well, it's either, I just work out on it, or I acknowledge that I've got moobs and I celebrate them.
Well, yeah, because a corset, of course, tightens the middle.
Yes, and it'll push them up.
Right. Yeah.
So that's like the thing where they lace up the back of it and squeeze the waist in.
And it really gives you a waist more than your buzzies.
I think you can also get ones that you go across your chest as well, like a
corset across your chest.
Yeah, well, like a chest suppressor. But I'm thinking, what if I actually make a thing out of my moobs? What if I make them one of my centerpieces?
Well, why don't you start like when a woman with larger breasts has to go for a run?
Come on, man.
Guys, just listen to... When a lady with larger breasts has to go for a run or go to the gym, you wear sports bras, right? Why don't you just get a sports bra that really just like holds it down, and start wearing those?
Well, because I don't want to be someone that's trying to hide something. And here's my thought, and I wonder what you think if we were to start posting this on Instagram. I get a corset, right? I lift my moobs. I start wearing shirts with the button undone, and there's a bit of Hoyte J cleavage action going on.
That's cool.
I mean, I feel like that's going to be an Instagram winner.
Yeah, definitely. Because you could turn into one of those Instagram pages that gets heaps of likes because you've got a bit of cleavage shown.
Yeah, and I can do those accidental side moob shots.
Yeah.
With my cleavage there.
Hot. Or you said that you wanted to wear T-shirts so you could just cut out the holes for your moobs and just flop out your burnt meat patties.
Yeah, do that, Jace. That's the one there, I think.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
You guys will be aware of the fact that old Hoyte J is going to be going overseas very shortly.
Well, we're aware of it. The listeners might not, but you're going to Vietnam in a couple of weeks.
I'm going to Vietnam with all my girls, fellas. With all my girls who all live overseas now, so it's going to be a real family reunion.
Do you reckon you'll have flashbacks? Because, of course, you spent a bit of time in Nam in the 70s.
I am worried about that. But, I think I'll be okay. You know what I mean?
It's risky. Because if you have a full mental break...
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Couldn't you, if that's the case, wouldn't it be smart to go somewhere else then?
Well, as long as I don't go back to that paddy field that I was in at that time, I
you were
should be
stationed
fine.
in one paddy field.
Yes.
Well, you had to protect it.
Yes, we did.
Right.
But as long as
that was from the sparrows, Because they're always eating all the rice.
Rice, yeah. And
so you weren't in the army? You were farming.
He was hired as a scarecrow.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
He ran a scarecrow business.
I tell you what,
self-employed for about a decade, wasn't it?
About a decade, yeah. Bloody itchy work, that.
Right.
Hot.
Very hot.
Humid.
I remember at the end of the day of being a scarecrow how stiff I was.
So you were actually a scarecrow. Wouldn't you just put a couple of bits of wood and some clothes on it?
Oh, it's more effective if you do it yourself. The more realistic the scarecrow, the better the protection.
Right, so you ran a scarecrow company where you were one scarecrow and you you stood in the field with your arms out?
Yes. That was part of the torture. The other downside of it, actually, of course, at the end of the day, you'd be covered in bird shit as well.
Covered in bird shit, that's right. A lot of bugs as well. But eventually what you worked out, and this is why Jason's so smart, Keyzie,
right,
was because when Jason wanted to sort of bugger off and have a bit of a nap or something, he would get a stick and put the hat on the stick and then just get another stick and put his coat on it.
Yeah.
And then he'd go off and he'd have a little bit of a sleep underneath the hay bale over there.
Right.
So, yeah. And so that was, hang on a minute, why am I doing this 24/7? I could be outsourcing this to pieces of wood and shirts.
I tell you what, it changed my life, that revelation.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
But the problem was you can't monetize that, Jace, can you? Because everybody sees that you're doing it. They think, well, I don't need to pay Jace to do it.
Right.
Yes.
I can just get a couple of pieces of wood myself and a shirt and a hat.
Yeah,
right. So that's why the scarecrow business started. Because you were doing it for how long?
Oh, about 10 years.
Wow. It took 10 years to figure out two pieces of stick.
Yeah, like Monkey, talk about shooting myself in the foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So you kind of wish you hadn't invented
I actually did shoot myself in the foot at one point, but that wasn't related to the scarecrows. Have I ever shown you that scar, fellas?
Oh, that's an interesting story, Jace.
Yes, and can I just say it was the one I fully intended on telling.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.